Okay, I was able to find right here in this same field 3 different kind of trees. First trees that I showed you were longleaf pines. The second, these were longleaf, great big long pine needles. The second type of pine tree I showed you was the slash pine tree. About half as long as the longleaf, but again still used and grown for pine straw production. The third type of tree that I have found, which is very, very common throughout the state of Georgia, and this is the loblolly pine tree. Now I want to show you the length of these needles. About half, again, the length of the slash pine, well, about 3/4 of the length of that of the slash pine tree, and only maybe about 1/4 of the length of what the longleaf would be. Now, the loblolly tree typically grows off faster, so around here oftentimes it's used for pulpwood production, a tree to grow out quickly, 20-25 year rotation, whereas the slash and longleaf typically grow out longer. You can tell, to me, it's not quite as a pretty of a tree, but it does grow out quickly. And if you look at these 3 types of trees in this field, you will see that this tree has a growth advantage on the other trees. I typically believe that sort of equals itself out somewhere between maybe the years of 20, 25, 30 years of age. But again, the loblolly tree generally will grow out quicker here in the state of Georgia than the slash or the longleaf. Here we are down at Daisy Adams Farm, Bleckley County, just outside of Cochran, Georgia. Before I got out of here at Daisy Adams Farm, I wanted to show you some differences of some of the trees. This is a field of slash pine that we are trying to raise up to be able to rake pine straw underneath. Now you can tell these rows are fairly clean. We've mowed them at least once during the year, and actually maybe even sprayed these. But if you'll look right on up here in just another row or two, you're going to see where it's a decided difference where we did not spray. And again, you can see again some grasses in the middles here. We will mow these during this fall and winter season and clean them up good. And then within a couple of years, we believe that we're going to be able to have these trees in pine straw production. Good afternoon, Buster here at Copper Beech Farm. Actually, we're here at one of our fields of longleaf pines. There are several major varieties of pine trees that are grown here in Georgia. The 3 predominant ones would tend to be loblolly, slash, and longleaf. The cool thing about each of those trees, they're very distinctly different in terms of sort of some characteristics such as rates of growth, length of the needle. Now these are long leaves, and so you can look at these and you can tell that these are darn near 16, 18 inches long. Now I've got some slash that I'm going to show you as well, but these trees here are about 7 years old. If you were looking at a field of slashes the same size, they'd probably be a lot taller than this. But this is a great looking field. It's catching up. There's going to be some premium pine straw being able to be raked from this field just to give it another couple of years, probably a good mowing, probably then a good herbicide application to it. The trees will shade over the understory, and from that point on, this particular tract of land will produce some fantastic pine straw, and you may just end up buying a bale of it at Home Depot or Lowe's at your favorite hardware store. Thanks, and enjoy a beautiful fall day here at Copper Beech Farm. Good afternoon, Buster here at Copper Beech Farm. Actually, we're not at Copper Beech Farm this afternoon, but we're at a field of pine trees at a farm that we have in Wheeler County, Georgia. Now, this is a stand of slash pines. As you can tell behind me, the field is clean. There are no weeds, and there's a carpet of pine straw waiting to be harvested. There are 3 generally types of pine trees typically grown in Georgia. There's several other varieties, but the 3 primary ones would be loblolly, grown all over the state, and slash and longleaf. Slash and longleaf typically are grown more in the southern parts of the state because they grow. Now, each type of tree grows differently, and each tree has a different length of pine needle. Now, all three of them can be sold for pine straw, but loblolly is not as attractive. It just doesn't last as long. But the slash and the longleaf, now those are premium products, with truthfully longleaf being the best. Our longleaf needles that I've already maybe shown you, some of those needles will be 16, 18 inches long. Here the slash needles will be somewhere around maybe 8 to 10 inches long, making a great, again, product that you'll find in home improvement stores, garden centers, and even your local hardware store where you might pick up your pine straw. This field hopefully is going to be able to be harvested within the next few weeks. The man who leases the field will have his people come in. They will rake it, they will bale it, they will have it taken to market. Sometimes they take it to subdivisions and HOAs in the metropolitan areas and sell the pine straw. But we're just glad that we're able to share with you a little bit about this stand of trees, and that we've got loblolly trees, we've got slash pine trees, and we've got longleaf pine trees. Love all three of them. Each of them are unique, and each of them are great to plant if you got a little land by which you want to plant trees on. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back at Copper Beech. Okay, we're back here in the shop at Copper Beech Farm, and kind of want to show you the results. You know, we asked the question, which is the best kind of pine straw? There are three primarily types of pine trees grown in Georgia. There's some other lesser varieties, but loblolly, slash, and longleaf. Primarily, and this video really shows the reason why, slash and longleaf are the premium, the desired product of pine straw. There are some people who will be able to rake and use the loblolly. These loblollies only measuring 7.5 inches long. On the other hand, slash, you're getting about 12 inches, 11 inches, something in that category, 10 to 11 inches. And again, is longleaf. Kind of notice how waxy looking the longleaf is. And that's one of the reasons why people say the longleaf has a tendency to last a little bit longer. So, you know, you be the judge. When you go to your Home Depot or Walmart or your local store, you definitely want to make sure that I think that you are getting slash or longleaf. Sometimes longleaf costs a little bit more than what the slash does. Some folks would say it's worth it. But anyway, here's the end results. Loblolly, slash, and longleaf. You be the judge.